everyone. Thank you so much for waiting and joining us in the Distance Star Marathon. My name is DBArcade, or Dragon Ball Arcade is my Twitch, and today I'm going to be playing Dragon Ball Z Super Butoden 2, and I've run this game several times now in marathons, but actually today this is the first time I'll be running a new route. So I'm going to try and explain how this route was found. There's kind of an interesting story behind it, but I definitely want to thank the fighting game community and the Distant Star community. So with that, time is going to start right when I select this mode. So in 3, 2, 1. So this game is pretty much, that song you just heard is a pretty good opening for this game, because this game is pretty much all about Gohan and his storyline, but we're actually going to use Vegeta, because Vegeta's unbelievably good in this game. So first we do some training against Goku. So, if you're familiar with some Dragon Ball fighting games or Dragon Ball Fighters, this is kind of like the origin of those fighting games. So a lot of the moves you would see in those games come from this game. And like, you might even notice like some of the same exact animations from fighters. There's a lot of inspiration from this game, but this game in particular is, in my opinion, the best looking and also the most fun to play. I'll try and explain the options as I'm going through the game, but for the most part, the main technique that I'm using here is to do block traps with my projectiles. And then when the AI blocks that projectile, I will then proceed to do a throw. And then it's basically a loop where they'll wake up, block the projectile, and then I'll throw them. And for the most part, it's easy to pull off, but a few characters can reverse it or have a few techniques to get out of it. Cell is one of those characters. So this can be actually one of the most annoying fights in the whole run, this first fight against Cell. The good thing about this game is that it's a really good game to run for your first time, because losing to a character does not mean you get another game over. Losing means you open up another route in the game. So there's a lot of routing to be done in this game, not just with the text options you select, but with whether you win or how you win against certain characters. And I'm going to be playing really cheesy for these fights, because if I don't, I could put myself into some really big problems. Cell will, once he gets the advantage, it's really hard to get ahead. So of course it's the end of the Cell saga, so, you know, get some very memorable, you know, scenes. I hope it takes everybody back. So one of the techniques I'm using is text skip. So I haven't really seen too many runners use this. I know I've talked about it, but basically what I'm doing is I have to hold down a button. Normally the text scrolls really, really slow, but if I hold down the energy button and then tap either A or start right when the text ends, it lets me do a fast scroll and a fast skip. It only saves like a few seconds of time, but you know, speedrunning, you know, every frame counts, every second counts. So, yeah, Cell is just, in versus mode, he's also one of the best characters to use because of his reach and just his ability to do like half your life with a meteor attack. But luckily, the AI won't really use that attack too much. And if I did lose this fight with Cell, what happens is Gohan will, of course, beat Cell in the canon way. But of course this is non-canon, and Vegeta's the best, so we're gonna go ahead and win. So one of the new routes that was discovered in this game, and it's kind of sad to talk about, but recently there was a big cheater in this game. It was a Brazilian runner. I don't want to give too much attention to him, but when I was watching his run and I tried emulating it, and I noticed how impossible it was. I actually died on one of the characters that I've never died on and never thought to actually lose on. And I realized that when I get to Piccolo, if I die on purpose, the chapter will actually end suddenly because she will tell you, hey, I don't have time to mess around with you. So, I mean, some good things came out of that, is that some new tech was found. So there's Goku Black, but there's also Trunks Black. There's a nice infinite I can do on this stage. And it looks like Trunks might work with me on this run. We'll see. If you see, there's like little figure shapes at the top of the screen when I do battle. Basically, those are where you are in the position to the wall. So you can figure out where your character is based on looking up top, like how close you are to the wall. Because unfortunately it's an invisible wall, there's no actually telling where the wall is. Yep, so we might get elbow infinite. No. Yep, there we go. So this is, I got the tail end of elbow infinite. So the way the water works is that the wall doesn't push you right. So you can continually do an elbow in the corner. So there's so much work to be done in this game, routing-wise. Just, you know, so many different possibilities. You know, what if you choose this path and then lose onto this character or win on this character? I haven't tested, you know, using all the supers as a finisher. I don't know if that has an impact, but there are a couple of runners who are trying different routes. There's one runner who basically only runs Goku, but you know, unfortunately Goku has a lot of extra fights in this game. So coming up is the Piccolo fight. So it's gonna look a little strange, but I'm trying to lose on purpose to Piccolo. This is the ideal thing. So I want him to do this like double kick to me, or front kicks to me. Sometimes it's hard to get him to cooperate with me, but I have a feeling he will. There we go. Oh, we're doing great. This is a good time. So this run has kind of is going to kind of come down to, funnily enough, RNG against Piccolo. And that was really good RNG. He doesn't usually do super, so now I'm actually ahead of world record. So if you want to play this game and you're worried that you don't know Japanese, I'm always willing to help other people. There aren't that many options, and most of the Japanese that you'll need to know is pretty simple. I mean, I can translate things for people and explain, but for the most part, it's for Vegeta at least, it's, do you want to bring Trunks? And then you can say, yes, I'll bring Trunks, or no, I won't bring Trunks. And then, do you want to participate in the tournament? Yes, I'll participate in the tournament. No, I won't. Sometimes they'll say, do you want to visit this city first? For a new runner, I really wouldn't worry about those options yet. I would just try and play the game and figure out the best strategy, and then worry about the routing options and text skips and all that. So like for that, that's an option. It says, do you want to slap her? And I said, no, I don't want to slap her, because if you don't slap her, you get to this special stage. And this stage is basically, I'm going to do 4 times the damage, so all I need is 4 hits on her. And it looks like very good. That was couldn't have been better. That could not have been a better stage. I mean, there's dialogue because, you know, it's a good game. Like, it's still a good story. This is just in a period of time where these games just, you know, didn't come out overseas. You know, they were, you know, pushing games out here in Japan, you know, every year. So, but again, this game is probably, if you wanted to run a fighting game that has a little bit of RPG elements, I think this is a good, like, first choice. So it looks like this Bojack fight isn't going to go exactly the way I wanted to. Am I going to get elbow? Oh, I'm getting knee infinite. Okay. Oh my gosh. We're getting this in a marathon. Yes, we are. Yeah, that's time. Oh, not time yet. That's almost time. I'm gonna retime this after, but that, you don't get that kind of RNG. So time's coming up when the end screen comes. I'll say it, but now I just gotta scroll through text. Everybody's saying, "Yeah, Dad. Yeah, Vegeta, you did it." And now you have to say goodbye to Trunks. So. Of course, he's Vegeta, so he's not really good with words. Just says, he's like, Trunks, bye. And that's time. So yeah, thanks guys for watching. Just some closing things. You know, we definitely need more runners in the Dragon Ball community, and I know Mike Soul could say the same thing because he's gonna run Dragon Ball Boost Fury, which is a game that, you know, still can use improvements. We're a really good community, so definitely hop on the Discord sometime. And you know, thanks for everyone who's donating. You know, every dollar helps, and I would like to be able to run this again next year, and so let's get those donations in, some of those incentives met. It looks like my incentive for Gundam was met, so I'll be running an extra Gundam game as well. Yeah, there's so much routing to be done in this game, so much tech, that I think it's a really good first speedrunning game. So if you're still, you know, indecisive about whether you want to start running, or you're like worried about dropping combos, you know, you don't have to worry about too much in this game. So you just have to worry about like playing clean and like, you know, staying calm and having good strategies. So thanks for watching, and up next is Mike Soul with Boo's Fury. So please stay tuned for that. It's going to be a really good run. Thanks, guys. Oh yeah, she says secret at the end, but we didn't get the full ending because you have to play it hard for that. So Himitsu. Thanks.